Good morning. It is May Day, Thursday, May the 1st. Good to see you with us on Up to the Minute. We're live in the HCCTV studios this morning. Welcome to the show. Of course, we've got a new co-host helping us out this morning, Robert Glover, the interim director of HCC's military education programs. Welcome to the co-host chair. I know you've been here a few times as a guest.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Todd, very much.
We appreciate you joining us here. We want to thank everyone who's watching us this morning on Facebook Live and YouTube. We're here 5 days a week, just about most weekdays when HCC is in session. But Robert, they can always also catch us on our cable channel and social media anytime.
Exactly. And good morning, everybody. We're live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not the HCC page, and on YouTube. We're also on X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, and on HCCTV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So we have a couple of guests coming your way. Robert, you're going to be interviewing this next guest. Thursday Family Fun Day. We're launching Asian American Pacific Island Month with the perfect organization. Chris Dunn is the Senior Marketing and Communications Manager of the Asia Society of Texas. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Good morning.
So we're looking forward to hearing about this month. And I understand there's a different acronym we should use for this. And we want to get you to tell us all about that as well.
Yeah, sure. So AAPI is the more common acronym, but we do use APAH Month, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month at Asia Society Texas, because it is the official U.S. government designation for the month.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna hear more about that and all of your activities set for this month. So stick around. Robert will be with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, we're going to kick things off. We're talking about a major donation from the Lennar Foundation and what HCC is planning to do with it. Nakia Edwards is the executive director of HCC's Adult Education and Literacy. Welcome back to the show, Nakia. Good to see you again, as always. Now, I first learned about this donation last month at a board meeting, and I know this is going to be a big thing for our students who are interested in careers in instruction. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, it was really, this is the power of networking and working well with your peers in other different states and cities. It was some information was passed on where the company Lennar was looking for some community colleges to partner with. And so I reached out and contacted with them and through a lot of negotiations and proposal submissions, we were accepted to receive a total amount of $261,347 to serve students with workforce training, kind of with the focus of workforce training and to get them hired right after the workforce training.
What type of students, because I understand this is something that's going to be helping not just underserved, but justice involved. What exactly is justice involved for people who may not know?
Right. And so the students that we're focusing on are students that are mainly focused within the construction area. Now, justice involved are those who may have some type of what I call colorful backgrounds, that may have had some run-ins with the law or may have been incarcerated at the same time. But it's for individuals with a construction focused mindset that wants to go further in the construction area. This opportunity is really to partner with some major builders in the city of Houston to further their career and to kind of progress them forward and create pathways to a higher earning market.
So how does this work with the students? Are they going to be getting certifications? Is this a program that's going to last for a year, 2 years? What exactly does it entail, and what areas of construction are they going to be going into?
Right. And so our partnership with Lennar is it's a 1 year. Right now, it's a 1 year opportunity for us to serve 150 students. These 150 students go through a series of trainings. The first one, they go through workforce prep to give them job skills that kind of work on job searching, interviewing, resume building, and so on. Anything dealing with workforce. And then they proceed into OSHA 30, where they receive a certificate of completion. And then after OSHA 30, they go into NCCER, which is a certification that they receive to be able to work in that area. So that's something, those three components allow the builders to understand that, hey, these students have been trained and prepped to work in the construction industry.
I don't think many people realize that HCC does have an outreach program into our jail facilities. Briefly, can you tell us about that scope? Because I guess we're trying to help individuals who are getting out of, like you said, run-ins with the law, being incarcerated for some time, but to give them skills where they can go out back into society and earn a living.
Correct. And so Houston Community College has relaunched the corrections program dealing with the Harris County Sheriff's Office jails, as well as the residential facility in Atascocita. And so currently we host GED and ESL classes within the jails. We have several classes that are in at just the Harris County Sheriff's Office. We have about 5 sites within those buildings. And then we have a site out in Atascocita. In those opportunities, we're trying to also introduce the workforce trainings within them. At one point, we had a very large workforce component. We hosted many different trainings, so we're trying to relaunch a lot of those trainings within these jails, just under a new building. So it's a great opportunity. The students are ready and willing to learn within these facilities. And just looking for a second chance, because a lot of them went in there with some type of degree. Some of them went in there with a degree, and now because of what happened, they need a different pathway. So we're just trying to create different pathways, get them educated, and then try to offer them some services that we offer here at Houston Community College.
And I also understand HCC has wraparound services. Tell us how those work once the individuals are in this program and get a chance to get to work.
Right. And so it's many different layers of it, right? So our adult education department has our program assistants and career navigators that offer those wraparound services to provide support for these students. But through this agreement, Lennar has also partnered us with Building Talent Foundation. Building Talent Foundation is the glue that brings all that hosts the job fair, and they bring the builders in and the employers in for the job fair at their graduation. So this past April 17th, we had our first graduation where we graduated 10 individuals, and then we had about 5 employers there to kind of talk to them, interview them, and then also provide a follow-up with that as well. So we're looking for some great results, as well as following up, doing some follow-up to make sure that those students are served as well.
Now, Lennar donated more than $260,000. How does that money break down in how we plan on using it?
Yeah, so there is a percentage that goes to the foundation, which proves that their support in our cause. The rest of it goes towards paying for their tuition, their books, and any supplies, and to create and to eliminate any barriers that the students may come across. So the funds are there to support the student. It is there to make sure that they have everything that they need as far as supplies, as far as books, tuition. And even if they need bus passes, we're allowed to make those purchases as well. So it's there to support the student and create the highest possibility of success.
I know this is a new program, but looking back, have you been able to measure the success of these type of programs, specifically ones that are coming out of jails and institutions, to where they go out and they manage to stay with this job 1 year, 2 year? And how do you vision the success of this program?
So the success of this program is really similar to what we have already with Career for You. We're really trying to prepare the students to, number one, either go straight into a workforce, a job in the workforce, or to continue in a pathway through one of our associates program, or now even our bachelor's program. So our success is measured by really the drive of the student. We provide all of the support services and to knock down any barriers that are in place. But our main goal is really to provide support for the student to make sure that they're as successful as possible and to create some type of sustainability in as far as living and at home.
Nakia Edwards is our Executive Director of HCC's Adult Education and Literacy Program. Congrats on this big funding check. I got a chance to be there in the auditorium here at 3100 when they gave you guys a check. That's an incredible donation. I know you guys are going to put it to good use.
It was very awesome.
Thanks, Nakia. Okay, we'll have all the information on that in the post after the show. Now, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll be hearing about a special month we're in right now, special guest, and Robert Glover's got an interview in 60 seconds.
I'm not just studying AI, I'm designing solutions to make the world a better place for us all.
I didn't just study buildings, I connected them with tech to make them smarter.
And if I can't make it in person, I take my classes online.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars. Really tall. I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Okay, we're back and moving on to Miss Chris Dunn, who serves as the Senior Marketing and Communications Manager for the Asia Society of Texas. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Hey, we're looking forward to hearing about what you have planned for AAPI, or Asian American Pacific Islander Month, otherwise referred to as from you guys as APAH, or Asian Pacific American Month, Heritage Month. So what can you tell us about the program right now?
Yeah, so we're so excited to be celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. There are many different acronyms to celebrate, so we're welcoming all of them. But this is a time of year where we're really celebrating Asian and Asian American perspectives, experiences, and traditions. So we have a whole calendar of 31 ways to celebrate. There are actually more than 31 ways, but we do have live events and on-demand content every day of the month that anybody in Houston and outside of Houston can enjoy. So we're really excited to be sharing staff recommendations for what to read, watch, play, and read, and listen to, as well as getting nerdy about some of our foodie favorites here in Houston, recipes, in addition to, of course, our live events at Asia Society Texas in the Houston Museum District.
Okay, so what can you tell us about yourself and your role at Asia Society of Texas?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Chinese American, born here in Houston, so very proud native Houstonian. And I work at the Asia Society of Texas, which is a museum in the museum district. We also offer a lot of programs in performing arts and culture, education. So we have summer camps coming up, and business and policy. And we have a lot of panel discussions, speakers. So we welcome a lot of different types of programming and guests at our center for all ages. And I'm so excited to be working there as a marketing communications manager, where we just celebrate all things Asian and Asian American.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of a deep dive in what Asian Pacific American Heritage Month is. It starts today, right?
Yes.
So what are you actually doing in the community?
So every day we celebrate Asian and Asian American perspectives and experiences, but it's really during this month that we really go full throttle with our calendar. So we've issued a 31 Ways to Celebrate calendar. So every day there's a live event or an on-demand way to celebrate. And we really invite everybody to enjoy, whether at home or to come to the center to celebrate. So we have 2 exhibitions on view, and we are offering free exhibition admission for the first weekend. So starting today through Sunday, May 4th, as well as free Thursdays every Thursday in May for the exhibitions.
And how will Houstonians be able to get involved in those activities and take part in that fun?
Yeah, so our URL for the calendar is asiasociety.org/APAHM 2025. So we have a calendar there that's really easy to navigate. So we welcome folks to kind of pick and choose their dates. We have a lot of free activities. So we have, for example, a museum district walk on May 17th. We also have a screening of Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love. That's free this Saturday. And we also have a lot of other fun events and author talks. We're really excited to welcome author Alka Joshi soon, as well as NBC News anchor Vicki Wynn for our Bank of America Women's Leadership Series on May 22nd. So there's a lot of different activities that are rate free and accessible to a lot of different Houstonians.
Okay, great. Now, at the beginning of the interview, you also made reference to how Asian American Pacific Islanders can participate and actually celebrate their heritage throughout the entire year. Where can they find more information about the Asia Society Texas and your events and exhibitions as you're going through the rest of the year?
Yes. So our website is asiasociety.org/Texas, and we are open Wednesdays through Sundays here in Museum District. We also do a lot of community outreach, so we partner with a lot of different organizations, so we're really excited to be celebrating and connecting with all Houstonians, not just Asians and Asian Americans, this month and for the rest of the year.
Okay, great. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chris Dunn, Senior Marketing and Communications Manager for the Asia Society of Texas. We'll have your info, Chris, posted on all of our socials after the show. And coming up, after a quick commercial break, Todd and I will return with some news and announcements. Thank you, Chris.
I'm learning healthcare management while providing patient care.
I came back to grow my skills, even after I graduated. And if I can't make it in person, I take my classes online.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me and then you just linked arms with me, I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. We're live in the HCCTV studios this morning. I'm Todd Duplantis. Robert Glover is my co-host this morning. You know, it's a time of year. We've got summer registration coming up, but realistically, we're only really a few weeks away from registering for fall 2025 already.
There you go.
I mean, it's hard to believe. And, you know, I don't know about you, but the biggest question I get is people want to know is, how can we learn about your resources? I'm not sure if you get those questions as well.
Well, the deep dive, the way to answer that particular question is I love to have conversations with prospective students and current students who are interested in the things that I do, the things that HCC does, because it's an all-inclusive type of conversation that we're having.
Because there's a lot to learn, and I know it may be confusing at times, and a lot of our campuses will have registration fairs. Well, Brays Oaks has something called a resource fair, and it's at HEC's Brays Oaks Resource Fair. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, May the 3rd, which is this Saturday, and it's held to connect the community to the community resources. HCC will have program advisors there. If you have needs for food assistance, they'll have information on that and much more. You can bring the whole family to it, 10 to 2 this Saturday, May 3rd at the Brays Oaks campus. Check our post for more information after the show. And there's some drama auditions coming up as well.
Indeed, some drama auditions and a tech interview. Students can explore their passion for theater with HCC's comprehensive degree plans in performance, technical theater, and general theater by auditioning or scheduling an interview, if interested, in the technical theater track. With open admissions, they can meet drama faculty, learn about academic advising, and discover available financial aid options. That's going to happen on Saturday, May the 3rd from 12:30 to 2:30 at our HCC Central Fine Arts Center. Check our post for that after the show.
We have something called a Hidden Gem. It's a music fest that's coming up. The showcase presented by HCC's Music Entertainment Student Association will spotlight the rising stars of tomorrow with original music created and performed by HCC's student artists, sharing their voices, creativity, and unique sound with the community. It's also happening this Saturday, going to be a busy weekend, noon to 4 p.m. at HCC's Spring Branch Pavilion. Check our post after the show for more information. I know you get up in the morning and do like a boot camp regiment, don't you, where you exercise with a group?
Let's not go there.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
Well, we've got a different type of boot camp as well.
Exactly right. We're talking now about TSI boot camp in preparation for your success. And this is going to be important for our prospective students, our current high school students, as well as their parents as we're getting ready for this. High school students, adult learners, and someone returning to education can attend HCC's next round of TSI boot camps this month. Now, these free interactive sessions are designed to help students excel on the Texas Success Initiative, the TSI assessment, ensuring that they're ready to succeed in college. And that's going to happen on May 17th from 8 a.m. to noon over at our HCC South Campus. Check out that post for more information right after the show.
Okay, it's almost time to prepare for summer fun and safety as well. HCC's talent learning and development site, Precipio, says that whether you're planning a backyard barbecue or a road trip, these skill-soft courses can help to make the most of summer. It's called Food and Fun, Safety on the Water, and Summer Vehicle Safety. They're programs. You can watch them. Check our post after the show for more information on the links. And as mentioned, summer registration is underway.
Summer registration is coming and it's ongoing right now. Make the most of summer by locking in, classes to stay on track. HCC classes are still offered in a variety of programs, semester lengths, and a range of modalities, including online anytime, online on a schedule, hybrid, which means both face-to-face and partially virtually, in person, and hybrid lab. To learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover your costs, check out hccs.edu/apply.
So tomorrow on the show, we'll begin congratulating HCC's NISOD Excellence Award winners who were recently announced at a board meeting with the Chancellor. Also, we've got a new show starting here at HCCTV. It's called Talent Strong Texas, and it'll feature our Chancellor, Dr. Margaret Ford Fisher. We have big plans for the show, looking for distributing it maybe regionally across the country. We'll hear all about that show tomorrow with the new producer or the new director, I should say, and producer who's been hired for the show. He'll be joining us for Film Friday. Thanks for being here. Good to have you with us as always on the show. Love to get you back here again.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see that. All right. And thanks for joining us this morning. As I mentioned, we're usually live every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. right here on Facebook and YouTube. But we'll also be back tomorrow, Friday. It'll be Film Friday, and we'll see you then.